Sziasztok, you're listening to Budacast, interviews, features, and things to do, places to go, and people to see in Budapest. It's all about Budapest and all about Hungary on the World Wide Web at budacast.hu. My name is Drew Leifheit, and coming up in this edition of Budacast, serene setting. In our Mood of the Month interview, we talk about a great new hotel located in Budapest's historic castle district. Stay tuned. Budapest's history runs deep, especially in the historic castle district on the Buda side of the Danube. Many of the structures in the Vár, as it's known in Hungarian, go back a few centuries, and it's a joy to stroll past them down the district's quiet cobblestone streets. How does a few nights in this historic and serene atmosphere sound to you? Well, starting this August, you can feel like royalty in a soon-to-be-opened fashion hotel up in Budapest's Castle District. Director of Hotel Development at Mellow Mood Hotels and Hostels, Joe Goey tells us about the brand-new Buda Castle Hotel, offering you a luxurious and personal stay in the Hungarian capital.
So the name already is telling you a lot there about its location. It's right in the Buda Castle district, on top of the castle hill, which is, for those people who are not yet familiar with, which is a complete UNESCO World Heritage protected site. So it's not just one street, the whole district is World Heritage protected. So it was a great opportunity there for us to be able, with another developer, with another partner, to acquire an old building, which its original walls go back to the 13th century. Now there you go. That's what I call a real historical building. Interesting keynote is that the cellars, the basement cellars of this old building actually connect to the maze, to the labyrinth of underground corridors and caves below the castle district, which, by the way, in the Second World War was used as a complete surgery operating quarter, hospital operating quarters, and I mean during the Second World War. Now, we're not going to have surgery in that hotel. We will provide luxury accommodation, obviously. And I don't like to use this name, but it's what one could really refer to as a boutique hotel. But having said that, I don't want to repeat that word anymore because it's too often being abused, this term, lately. So let's stick to the name of a fashionable hotel, which then again fits in our brand. It's 25 rooms only, but all rooms are oversized, so you're basically getting almost an all-suite hotel with the keyword here is very personalized service, oversized rooms, historical atmosphere, vaulted ceilings, ancient walls of almost 1 meter thickness. So you get the picture. You really get a historical momentum there when you enter through the old gate of this beautiful building, and you will experience the hospitality of this latest hotel.
Sounds like a completely different experience than staying in downtown Budapest.
It has to be on everyone's agenda as one of the things to see and to do is to visit the castle district. So there you go, having accommodation right in the very historical part of the castle area and on top of the hill is, I think, a premium for your stay in Budapest. There is very few hotels there because it's quite restricted. There is another famous chain who's offering a number of rooms in a different category, and another smaller hotel who recently opened up. So one could say that there is basically only 3 hotels right up in the castle district, despite it's a very attractive area to spend your time and to be accommodated.
As opposed to, let's say, you mentioned some of the other hotels in the Castle District, but what might guests find at this new hotel that they wouldn't find in other places in Budapest or in the Castle District?
Well, first of all, you have the unique location of being in the heart of this completely protected UNESCO World Heritage site. You walk out of the hotel and you feel like being back a couple of centuries ago. You're in the heart of the city, but you're not in this hustle-bustle environment of the downtown Pest side, so the other side of the river. Again, for the listeners who are not so familiar with Budapest, compared to the previous hotel we talked about, the promenade is more for the people who really like to be in the heart of the action. The Buda Castle Hotel gives you this elegant historical environment, but within easy access of all the major attractions and business districts of this great city. I think there would be people queuing up to get a room in there. If one has to imagine, walking through the gate of this historical building, that you really feel you're going back in time. The interior designer has done a great job there by keeping it very stylish, very elegant. We're not trying to create another castle feeling, because there is already plenty of these on the countryside, and it's not a castle, it's a very old historical building, as I said, back to the 13th century. But imagine, when you enter your wall, you cross, you walk through the gate of your door, and it's about a meter you have to pass. So that's and then you enter your room, and you have these high vaulted ceilings with the old bricks that you can still see, and the decoration adapted to it. It's really truly unique. Over and above, we managed to build a very elegant food and beverage lounge in the courtyard of the building. So imagine, in this beautiful sunny weather, you can sit outside and having your breakfast there outside in the heart of the castle district. Now I think that's quite a unique experience.
It sounds lovely. And could you just tell people once again when this will be opening and when they can start placing their reservations?
Oh, sure. Please do regularly check our websites for the latest updated information on www.mellowmood.hu, and then just scroll through one of the hotels which you will find under opening soon, and you will find the latest information. However, we're happy to tell you here that all these two hotels should be opening up this summer during the month of August. Bookings can, of course, already be made. We're happy to welcome you soon.
That was Joe Goey, Director of Hotel Development at Mellow Mood Hotels and Hostels, speaking about the brand new Buda Castle Hotel opening this August in Budapest. For more details, check out the Mellow Mood ad on the Budacast website. That's www.budacast.hu. You've been listening to Budacast, interviews, features, and things to do on the World Wide Web at budacast.hu. Most of the music you hear on Budacast comes courtesy of the Ugar label. I'm Drew Leifheit. Mia jo šetania varba. Stay tuned.